Hey guys, back again for another video. We have got a 3 3/4 inch Star Wars set from Hasbro today. This is a deluxe set from the initial push from Force Friday. I just never got a hold of it. I didn't care. And then it went up for sale on Amazon and I could not pass it up for what was less than half price, I think. So we're going to take a look at the RATHTAR and BALA-TIK set. Mostly interested in the Ratstar. Nobody's buying this for BALA-TIK. Let's be clear. It's in that same kind of box we've seen for all the Last Jedi era stuff, the white and the red. I've mentioned before I don't really care for this. This box in particular is a little better because it actually has a write-up. There's more than just Force Link ads all over the back. But no matter what, it's going in the trash. So let's pull these guys out and take a look. Alright guys, so here is the set out of the box. So we've got the Rathtar, and we've got everyone's favorite character from The Force Awakens, BALA-TIK here on the right. Let's talk about him real quick. So I'm going to move the Rathtar to the side because, you know, let's be honest, this guy isn't why people buy this set. People buy this set because of the Rathtar. He is unique to this set though, so you can only get BALA-TIK in this 2-pack in this deluxe set. Unfortunately, you know, this came out now and not during the Force Awakens toy run because obviously it makes more sense then, but that's just where we are. So as far as the figure itself goes, it's pretty basic. He comes with one gun accessory. It's a nice kind of blaster rifle, no paint on it whatsoever. The figure itself really has no paint on it whatsoever outside of some facial paint. And that's really it. The likeness is honestly not bad on the face. I think it looks decent enough and close enough to that character. But this is a pretty unmemorable figure, very basic. It is just cast in kind of a gray-black color. And that's pretty much it. There's no real paint on him whatsoever. And he is, I believe, standard 5 POA. Let's find out. So head can swivel, arms can swivel. He's got nothing at the wrists and legs. So yeah, standard 5 POA. He's your basic figure, but again, he's not why you're buying this set. I mean, I guess he could be, but I'm not sure why. So, again, basic figure, nothing going on here. He's not a bad figure. He's just not going to blow your mind. So let's move him aside and pull the star of the show in. And despite what I think about Ratstars and the fact that I think they are relatively goofy, I don't think they added anything to The Force Awakens whatsoever. That's kind of irrelevant here. I do think they look cool, but their placement in the movie was ultimately kind of weird for me. This figure, this toy, it's not really a figure, it's more, you know, a beast. It looks cool, but it is a frustrating figure. It is a really, really frustrating toy. So you have to put all of these tentacles on. Obviously, you're not going to get it pre-built and pre-assembled. There'd be no way. The box would be way too big. So you put all these tentacles in, and they are lettered and they correspond to specific holes in the body, so you just peg them in. What the problem is though is that I found, at least for me, they took a tremendous amount of force, no pun intended, to get them into the cavity. And as I was putting different tentacles in, just the right or wrong amount of pressure on another tentacle would just pop it right out. Spinning them around pops them out. So, you know, it may be something that I'm doing wrong, or maybe I'm just having bad luck with this guy. So I think he looks cool, but I think these tentacles, they were just a huge pain. So, you know, it doesn't detract from the fact that I think it looks cool, and it definitely looks, you know, really neat on a shelf, and it's big. So here's a comparison between BALA-TIK and the Ratstar. You can see that it's taller than a 5 POA figure. It also rests on its tentacles, so it makes it taller than just the body itself. But I think it is really cool. It's got a lot of detail on it, a lot of paint. There's obviously a lot more paint on the top of the creature than anywhere else, all those yellow spots and the black stripes. But the undersides of the tentacles and the body, there's that Force Link logo. I don't have access to Force Link at the moment to know what it does. But there's a lot of paint on the underside. You've got the teeth, the gums, I guess, in the mouth. And then I guess one kind of action feature that it has, although it's not really an action feature. If anything, its action features are the fact that the tentacles can fall off at will. But a figure can go inside the mouth. It doesn't go really too far in. At least I can't get one to go in too far. But, you know, you've got a BALA-TIK sticking out, although, you know, that didn't happen in the movie. But you can, you know, have a little play set going on and put a different figure in its mouth if you want. But I think it looks really, really cool, and that's ultimately what it is for me. I don't know if it's ever going to be really displayed, but I do think that the idea behind this thing is really cool. Again, I think it was goofy in the movie, but it is a cool looking toy. And even without BALA-TIK, just take him out of the equation, you've got an ultimately unique and cool looking alien creature that maybe you could use somewhere else. Because I still kind of feel that it doesn't really look or feel very Star Wars to me. It seems a lot more Star Trek to me for some reason. Overall, I think the set on its own is pretty good. I do think that, you might want to catch it on sale, on a sale price, because like I said, I didn't pay full price for it and I never really had any intentions to. I honestly didn't think I was going to get it until I saw how cheap it was. But I do like it. I just find that the tentacles are really frustrating. And, there's just not a lot more to talk about here. It is a bulky alien creature with a lot of cool tentacles with a big gaping mouth, and it does come with an extra figure that we never got in the line previously. So if you need BALA-TIK to round out your crew, then this is how you get him. But you also will get a really cool alien beast figure, which is ultimately kind of unique nowadays in this line. So that is going to do it for this look at the RATHTAR and BALA-TIK set from Hasbro. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe, and share, and until next time.